Hello my friends, Lucy Van Pelt here, and welcome to my very first Planet Coaster video. Well, I should say this is Planet Coaster 2 actually, and we are playing around with a concept that I kind of came up with over the past few months or so after playing this game. And it's also something to do with the new piece limit, I guess. They up blueprints from 4,000 to 8,000 pieces. So I figured, why don't we challenge ourselves and try to make a whole park out of this? And this will probably be, and if we're successful, this will probably be one of several of these that we do. Especially, and we will also especially do this for every DLC that comes out. Right now we're just playing around with the Viking theme, and I decided to name this park Norse Funland. And as you can see, we're building the entrance right here, and this is where we're going to start. This episode is just for the entrance. I really think that this is an interesting concept. I mean, I've seen people like cram whole parks together in AK blueprints during Channel 5 Gaming's Summer Coaster Contest. And so I thought I'd give it a try for myself and see if it's really possible. So here you can see me building the walls, adding the roofs. Now, parts of this building do stick out beyond these borders that are in my initial blueprint test border. However, like I said, we've got 8K pieces to work with, and I think if it's done right, we might be able to go bigger than this. But the point is that we cannot have more than 8,000 pieces in a blueprint. So that's where the challenge comes in. So yeah, at the time I released this video, obviously the sorcery pack has already come out for Planet Coaster 2. In my opinion, that's the very first proper DLC that the game has received since its release. We had the two ride packs, the Vintage Carnival ride pack and the Thrill Seekers ride pack. However, I guess at the time that those released, there was a lot of negativity surrounding it. I guess people weren't too happy. And so the sorcery pack ended up being put on hold till now. But if you ask me, it was worth the wait, because as you'll see, there's a lot of cool pieces to play around with in that. There's a whole new there's a similar series to this where I build a park like this, using mainly pieces from the sorcery DLC. Looks pretty exciting now, doesn't it? You're just putting in some windows. I also ended up putting a couple staff buildings in here, as you'll see in a few minutes. Here we go, just adding some trims to make everything look nice, especially inside the park here. And, yeah, as you can see, I also built these balconies And yeah, I think these balconies make the building look really nice. Kind of looks like a proper entrance building now, doesn't it? It's just missing the sign, but we'll be adding that in a few minutes here. Just want to get this trim settled. There we go. There we go. There, that looks good, doesn't it? Add some more windows. Now you can see kind of where the staff building is visible inside the interior, so cover that up. And there's our sign, Norse Funland. Now just some modest decorations on the outside and some lighting. In the form of those torch lamps. And there we have it. There's our entrance. So yeah, this was a short little video, but obviously there's really not much to building an entrance if you really know what you're doing. So yeah, now I haven't added anything to the balconies, and the decoration is modest. However, everything will come together as we progress through the series. See, we got this big area to work with. And it might even get bigger if needed. But so far, this is looking pretty good. There's two staff areas there. We will be adding a lot more details later, especially as we go along in the series. But I guess there we have it. So if you want to follow along with this series, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. That way you don't miss any of my videos, whether Planet Coaster, Farming Simulator, or whatever. And I shall see you in the next episode, where we will continue building. Take care and have a good one, and I'll see you later.